right, so welcome back from the break. You're still watching the Entertainment Review, and as Nanaya mentioned before, went to the break. We're going all the way to Cameroon, but Cameroon is in the studio, right? We brought Cameroon to the studio. So today we're speaking to, an artist from Cameroon who's doing some great stuff. So you've seen we played all the songs, Robo Robo. I've got the other one, the one that she was on, that's Waiting on You.
Waiting All My Life.
Yeah, Waiting All My Life, and also Pepper Them.
Yeah.
I like the Pepper Them also. And she is a two-time winner of the Afrima Awards, and she's been doing some great stuff in Cameroon. And I just got to find out that she once had an automated voice thing for one of the companies in Cameroon. So her voice is nice like that. So ladies and gentlemen, we've got NAOMI ACHU joining us this afternoon on the table of life, all the way from Cameroon / the United States.
That's what we normally say.
Yeah. Good afternoon and welcome.
Thank you so much.
So I met you at the airport, right? And we're talking. When you said that you were going to come to Ghana,
Yeah.
what were you thinking? What were you expecting?
Well, I knew that the food was going to be great. I knew that the people were going to be great. I knew it was going to be peaceful. So that has all been checked. And I was coming to make some music, and I'm in the works. So,
Okay. And how many days now?
About 4 days.
4 days?
Yes.
And it's been what you expected?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Everything is going as planned. So thank you, Ghana.
Okay. And when you're going, what have you been doing really since then?
So Tuesday, we went to the Michael Blackson Academy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because I do charitable outreach. I use my platform as an entertainer to encourage people to give back to Africa. So we went over there and we started discussing building his library. So we're going to build a library at the academy and put some books there. So.
Oh, that's good. I met him this afternoon at the Cinema Summit.
Oh, yes. I think it was yesterday. Or
Yeah, it's going on today also. But for those who are seeing you for the very first time, you are everything: songwriter, singer. Yeah. You can dance also, as we've seen. As we've seen it there.
I try to match my dances.
Do all of that?
Well, you just love what you do, And I think when the camera comes on, you just do what you do. You just become a different person. Because when the camera's off, I'm not as energetic. Or when I'm on stage, I'm like a totally different person. So it's just all about getting into character.
Oh, so it gets to you that, at a point you thought that, okay, I could sing, I could rap, I could write songs. Which one came first?
Songwriting.
Okay.
Because I wrote my first song when I was about 7, and being the last child out of 6, and having big brothers and sisters that were always telling me what to do, and then I had my mom, my dad, I was like, okay, every time I opened my mouth, nobody listened. So I was like, I need to find a way to be heard. So then I started writing. So I started singing, and then when I got in the studio, I started playing with words, and that's how rapping came about. So I kind of just go with the flow, go with the beat. If I like, depending on what the beat gives me, I rap or sing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So jack of all trades. Yeah.
But you are a rapper. I want to know, how is rap music doing in Cameroon, especially in this era of Afrobeat music?
I think rap belongs to America right now.
Okay.
But I think music belongs to Africa. Yeah, I think Afrobeats is taking over the entire world. I'm being interviewed by people in New York about Afrobeats. So I think Afrobeats is taking over the world, but rap in itself, America.
Okay.
Yes, especially the females. Female rap is like, is really doing very well.
And when one of your just before you, one of your songs were being played on Big Brother Africa season 8. How did that impact your music career?
No, it was, always visibility. Yeah, great visibility at the time, and I just used that as a means to keep making music. Yes, because you always want to be better than you were the day yesterday. So I can't hold on to that and say, okay, that I have to say, can I do better than that? So yes, it was definitely a motivational factor in my music.
So what genre is so predominant in Cameroon? Because it's all about Afrobeat and high life and hip hop.
I would say Makossa, but it's there's Makossa, there's what else? We have music from Yaoundé, because we're bilingual.
Yeah.
There's English and French.
I know Tacy is from Cameroon.
Yes. Makossa, but we also do a little bit of Afrobeats.
Okay.
But it's we mix it with some French and some of our dialects.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a mixture of everything, and yes.
So your songs, does it fall in any of the genres that you've mentioned?
I would say I'm more.
Robobo, is it Makosa?
I would say that's more of Afrobeats.
Okay.
Because you see, I'm in the diaspora, which means I'm outside of Cameroon.
Okay.
Yes. So I cater to Nigerians, people from Ghana, all over the world outside of Africa. So if I was trying to make music just for Cameroonians, I would only be stuck in the Cameroonian community, which isn't bad. But I do Afrofusion because I find myself around people from all over the world.
But in all this, everyone tells a story.
Yes.
Wherever they find themselves.
Yes.
For you, embarking on this journey, what story do you see yourself telling, and how are you utilizing the platform you've been given to tell that story?
So my story is this little African girl who wants to unite the world. So she sets out on a trip. First of all, at about 6, 7, I was in a classroom in England with people from all over the world. You know, I had Indian friends from Kenya, Ghana, Uganda. Then I had some from Australia, some America, Greece. My best friend was from, I think she was Greek or Spanish. So I used that platform to become more versatile. So in my music, I try to be versatile. I sing in Spanish. I'll throw in some Spanish. But it's essentially just saying, a little girl from Cameroon is trying to, unite the world, trying to spread love, through her music.
And you hail from Cameroon.
Yes.
You moved to the States, and you've been to London too.
So
I'm asking because
yes.
of your dad.
I was born in Cameroon, yes, and then when my dad got employed at the embassy in London, we moved with him. I was about 6 at that time, so we lived there for a while, and then we came back. Well, I came back, and my big sister, we came back to Cameroon.
Yeah.
Then after some time, we went to England. I went to America.
The question is, how has the different places you live shaped your perspective in terms of music, in terms of sounds, and even when you are putting out a project, how do you consider the people around you?
Okay, so my recent single, Waiting All My Life, if you listen to it, you're going to hear Afrobeats, but you're also going to hear some reggae. You're also going to hear, the hook has a European pop vibe, Waiting All My Life. It's very British pop. You're going to hear that in the music.
Yeah.
And when I actually submitted it for Grammy consideration, but I mean, there were so many of us that, there's so many people that submit. So at least people were able to listen to my music. So I had people from all over the world listen to it, and they all liked it. And they said the same thing. They said they heard so many different genres. A lot of my friends who are in 50s, 60s, they loved the song, and they connected with it because they were all Americans.
Okay.
Yes, and they were happy to vote for it and to support it because of the sound. They felt they could connect with the song.
Okay. Well, talking about you, Brother Grammy. So let's just shipping there a little bit, and then we come back to your song. So we've seen that you've been to the Grammy Awards before. I was asking earlier off air that is it the same craze as we have in Ghana, every year, where the Grammy, the nominations go, okay, we want our person to win. Is that same there?
Everywhere. Everybody is crazy about the Grammys. From people in America to people in India, Sri Lanka, everybody.
Okay.
Yes.
So you submitted Waiting All My Life? Yes. For what category?
African music.
Oh, Best African Performance.
Yeah, Best African, not the performance. There was a new category that came. There was Best Global Music Performance. Yes, there's Global Music Performance. And then African Music Performance, yes. And this time I said, okay, there was the Global Music category where everybody could submit. But then you have the African Music category where, every African can submit.
Yeah. Okay.
But so we didn't know what to expect this time around because it's the first time this.
You were submitting. Okay.
Yes, this is the first time that people are being nominated in that category. So we didn't know what to expect.
We're not disappointed at all.
I think everybody seems to be happy with the results, I guess.
Yeah. But we're not everybody in Ghana.
Of course, not in Ghana.
No, for people who have been supported, we all support Nigerian music.
Yes,
we all have favorites from it. So I was happy when Burna Boy, I was happy when David.
Yes.
That's for your favorite girl, Water.
Tyler.
Yes. With Arasta. We are so excited. But then in Ghana, we wanted our boy.
And I think with time, the academy is going to help understand. Is going to understand that it's Afro beats and African music does not just reside in Nigeria. It resides there's very very many talented artists. Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go for our last break. And when we come back, we're talking about her stay in Ghana, what we should be expecting, who she's going to be collaborating with, and all of that. So stick and stay. We'll be back shortly. All right, so we still have NAOMI ACHU in the studio. She's a recording artist, rapper. She's a singer, songwriter, everything here in the studio. And she's in Ghana, turn back on a few stuff. So let's get into that, what she's been up to so far. So, of course, it's music. You've mentioned that you've been to Michael Blackson's Academy and all that. But music-wise, what are the plans that you have, for yourself?
Collaborations.
Okay.
Yes, make music. With whoever's available. Some of my friends decided to go to England and to travel the world, so we'll see who's here.
Okay. Who's here that you've been looking at like, I want to have this person on my song?
Well, everybody knows Shatta. Yes. Yeah. Shatta, that's
fun.
Yes.
Shatta is in town. Shatta is in.
He is?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He's back
Can you
from.
call him for me?
Yeah, I think he's back from the UK.
Okay.
Just one just one is the artist club. No. Yes.
Can you call him for me?
We'll see about that. Yeah, and who else?
Bisa Kide, I like his music.
Oh, okay.
Am I pronouncing it Bisa Kide? And then we have D Black.
Okay.
Yes. Papa Reggie's not going to come into the studio, but I'm going to go to his restaurant to have some rakwache.
Yeah. And maybe now he has a new podcast. Maybe after a conversation, he might change his mind.
Yeah.
You never know.
He's an amazing big brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it seems you have always been, interested in Ghana music or the people in Ghana. I mean, seeing Chris in your music video, how did you get him and why did you decide to use a Ghana man for that particular video?
So, the Ghana movie scene in the DMV is, does pretty well. So I got to meet him through a friend of his that had brought him to the United States. So yes, he and so many other Ghana actors and actresses are, I'm friends with.
Okay.
Yes, and he just so happened to be available. My album that came out before African Pepper, he actually hosted the release.
Okay.
Yes. So he was available at the time, and we just started working.
You've got a Ghana.
Have you tasted any of our foods?
Oh yeah.
Which of them?
Okay, so I can't remember all the names, but since I came, I've only been eating local, like fufu with soup and fish, and
Have you tried wache?
Yes, but see, Ghana food is very popular outside, so I've been eating wache. I ate wache before coming here, like 2 days before.
Okay.
Yeah, so now I want to eat like the really, really local Ghana food that I haven't been eating outside.
Kokonte and abenkwine.
Banku.
You know kokonte? Dried
Face the wall.
Yeah, dried cassava
flour,
dried cassava flour.
Yes.
Made into a swallow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
It's a very nice soup.
okra soup.
Yeah.
Okay.
The okra soup, they don't add oil to it.
Okay.
You have to do a cooking show. You have to do a cooking show. So
You love that one.
You know so well.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
They don't really talk about it, but kokonte and okra soup is the best.
Okay.
As food goes with music, because you cannot be eating and not listening to music.
Right.
So on your phone, what Ghanaian songs have you been listening to lately?
Melissa by Shatta.
You really like that?
That's quite an old one.
But D Black released an album, I think, recently. Yes. I've been vibing to his music as well. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I see.
That's what she's
We have to get Shatta. Shatta has to link up with Naomi.
And do something together. As we wrap up, what's the legacy that as a musician you want to leave behind?
Wow, it's a big question. I want to just bring the world together. I want to be part of that vision, know. And I think Afro beats, African music is already bringing the world together.
Yeah.
Social media is already helping us do spread our messages.
Yeah.
So I just want to be part of the movement that brings the world together and helps elevate Africa. We're already doing very well, and I see us being one of the leaders of the world.
Yeah. Just want to make a major impact.
A major impact. Yeah. I see you've got some Afrima awards also.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Best Diaspora, that was 2021.
Okay.
Yes, Best Female Artist in the Diaspora, and then Best Inspirational in 2016.
Okay. Well, that's dope though. That's quite a good one. So, Naomi, it's been amazing having you on. What's you have Waiting on My Live out,
Yes.
right? And the plans for December. Where would you be?
So I have another song coming out, but this is a collaboration with a Cameroonian artist. His name is Kosi. He's amazing. He's doing very, very well right now, yes. So that should be coming out in December. And hopefully some more collaborations will be coming out from Ghana. In 2 weeks' time. So the end of the month.
Enough time to experience a few of our events.
But next time, come in like December, dirty December.
That's what I was told.
Yes, you should be here in dirty
You have
December.
so much fun. You wouldn't want to leave Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might come back.
It's never too late.
If I come back, will you bring me back on the show?
Oh, yeah, we're always here for you.
Oh, it's so much any day, anytime.
All right, so Naomi, thank you so much for coming through this afternoon. Wish you the very best with your music, and we're waiting for that collaboration between yourself and any of our folks from this side.
If anyone is in the SM,
I have to text Roland and tell them, Roland, Charlie, we need
you
a
have to
feature.
link up with Naomi.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so
Maybe
it's a
a Melissa remix.
Hey, you never know.
all right, so that's it for this
any
one.
dedications?
Yes, I have. I nearly forgot, Someone sent me this. Okay, so a happy birthday to you, Pearl Amaniza. May God continue to strengthen you and order your steps as you celebrate a new year today. This is from your friend Odeneho George Kofi Adoba. And also a very happy birthday going out to you, Boss Hope Amuji. Enjoy your birthday. May you live long and be a blessing to your generation. Happy birthday.
Okay, so we are back tomorrow, same time, to wrap up the working week. Tomorrow is Friday.
Sorry, you didn't get the socials and the name. So it's Naomi.
Yes, Instagram is I am Naomi Achu. Facebook, everywhere else is Naomi Achu.
Achu, A-C.
H-U.
Don't go look for ATS.
I know. So my name is Nanaya Tano Wache. I did this with Harriet Adi, Helen Anyuija, aka Helen K, Desmond Okrekudan, so this is the Star Boy fading, and all the way from Cameroon. The name? Naomi Achu. Okay. Enjoy the rest of our programs.